Hi, it's me. Hey there. So first of all, I'm recording on my mom's phone this time, but it has as good quality as my camera, maybe even better. I don't know. And I can't talk really loud because yes, I am out of town. I am still out of town. I'm not home yet. We are at a summer cabin. Like an hour and a half away from Reykjavik. And we've been here like many times before, so it's become like a second home to us. Anyway, and I'm actually currently in the hot tub or the hot pot or whatever you call it. As you can see, and it's dark outside because it's like, well, before I checked the clock and it was like 11. It's probably 11:30 or close to midnight right now. And my dad is asleep and my mom was kind of asleep, but she is maybe gonna join me, I don't know. So right now I'm just alone, and now it's gotten quite dark outside because it's August, but like if it was June it would still be bright like it was day. But anyway, I'm not gonna make this a long video. I just I didn't know if I was gonna film here, but there's something been on my mind, something that I want to talk about, because you know, like, because I haven't gone swimming since we came here, and it's actually been a while since I've gone swimming. I usually don't enjoy it as much as I used to when I was a kid, but also a big part of why I don't like swimming anymore is because I have scars everywhere, all over my body, because of my self-harming. Like, I've been self-harming for a long time, but like I didn't start cutting until like a few years ago. So like these scars and like visible scars and stuff that people notice, I've only had to worry about that for a few years now, and I think that's a big part of why I just don't really go swimming anymore. And even like when we're going to the hot pot, like I'm still wearing my swimsuit, and even if it's just my family, it's still, I just feel very uncomfortable. And also because I don't really, besides my mom, I don't really talk to anyone about it in my family. Not that much. And also there was like other family and like kids and stuff, and like my sister's boyfriend's kids and stuff like that. And like I think that's the toughest part, when it's kids and you have to like ask like, what's that? And obviously you, like, I'm not gonna tell them like I did this to myself, and they'll be like, why? They want like, why did you do that to yourself? And like, I think it's maybe better just for their parents to explain that when they're older. But so I just, if they see it and if they ask, I just say, you know, I had an accident, or like, I don't know, whatever. But it's just really uncomfortable, and even with adults, and I think that's why I don't go swimming as much as I used to. And I just feel really uncomfortable, like having to wear my swimsuit, or when I'm in, you know, when I'm sunbathing and I'm just wearing a bra and stuff, and I just feel really uncomfortable. I feel uncomfortable already because I'm not very confident in my body, and also, just the scars, and like just always wondering if people are watching, if people are wondering what it is, like if people think I'm crazy, like, and it's just really uncomfortable. So I try to avoid it as much as I can, like to be around people in my swimsuit, or like less clothing, you know. It's no big deal in the winter because it's so cold here, but in the summer it can get tricky. And it's just so uncomfortable because, like, I'm not really that big on like having to hide my scars all the time. Like, I'm not, you know, but I don't know. still don't go around showing them off everywhere, and I still feel uncomfortable sometimes when I know or think people are watching and like asking questions, and when I have to explain, and sometimes I just have to lie, and it's just so frustrating sometimes, like, because I don't want to have to hide them forever because they're a part of me, and I know there's nothing to be ashamed of, but also like there's still needs to be more talk about this, like especially here where I live in Iceland. There's not a lot of talk of self-harm publicly or in the media or whatever. There's been more talk of like depression and suicide and addiction and stuff like that, but maybe not self-harm in particular, or cutting or whatever. And so it's just really uncomfortable having to explain it, like constantly worrying if people are seeing it, and yeah. So I mean, I love the summer, but I also love the winter. Well, first of all because I love snow, and I love Christmas, but also because it's a lot easier to hide your scars, even though, like I said, I'm not necessarily trying to hide them, but it is uncomfortable, like when you have people staring at you, or people asking questions, or people wondering, and you just don't know what to say, and oftentimes you just lie, and it's just uncomfortable, and like it makes you anxious, and just like, and I don't need that. And by the way, since I'm talking about that, like I had a full-on anxiety attack yesterday, and I have even no idea why. I just woke up and I had like difficulty breathing. Like, I mean, it wasn't like I was suffocating. I could breathe, but it was just difficult to breathe, and I felt like it was like in my chest, and like it was just a very uncomfortable feeling. And my mom gave me a sedative or something, and then after a while it got better. But like, okay, if you ever get sick or get something, don't ever Google your symptoms, like, because like I Googled like, and I read a lot of stuff like difficulty breathing, okay, and I read a lot of stuff like okay, it could be something with the heart or the lungs or whatever, you could be having a heart attack, and I was even more anxious just reading all this. So like, I mean, I always do this, but I shouldn't, because it's just like horrible. Like, you should never Google your symptoms or anything, because it's just like horrible. And like, I mean, just like talk to a professional, see a doctor, or ask someone who actually knows. Like, don't Google it, okay, people? Like, just don't. Anyway. So anyway, yeah, that's basically just what I wanted to talk about, and yeah, I'm just gonna continue being here, and I wasn't gonna make this long, so anyway, I hope you guys are doing well. Love you, stay strong, bye. Oh, by the way, Gay Pride was this weekend. I couldn't go, obviously, because I was out of town, but my sister works with Amnesty International, and she got us these bracelets, and it says, in Icelandic of course, it says, love is a human right. So yeah, that was fun. Anyway, hopefully I can go next year. Anyway, bye guys. I'm just gonna go drink my Coke, listen to some relaxing music. It can actually relieve anxiety and stress, like, and just enjoy being out here in the dark alone. Maybe my mom's gonna come later, but it's nice to get some time to myself. It's just so relaxing. Anyway, hope I don't fall asleep. Anyway, bye. Cozy, cozy, cozy.
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 Cozy, quality, quote.
Cozy, quality, quality.